Synergies today determine and define business the world over. Taking this a step further, developers have come up with more ideas to enable different sectors to share technologies to attain their goals. Consistent with this trend, the logistics industry is now embracing telecommunications technology in fleet management. Let's find out a bit more in our Technology Today segment.
Movement of such cargo-laden fleets, especially across East Africa, is growingly competitive cross borders, continues to come with a lot of challenges, such as poor roads to fleet owners and operators alike. This is also heaping pressure on the modest technology at their disposal as a result.
Let me go back. CAN bus is where all the information is stored on the vehicle. We can connect into that and we can read that data and actually put that data into words, I suppose, and readable format for you as the consumer to understand how that vehicle is being driven.
Now, fleet management experts from developed markets such as South Africa are keenly constituting technological advances that are projected to be seamless and capable of shoring up such mobile assets.
We report via GPRS or GSM networks, and it's a little SIM card goes into the box, which is great for the East African market because many of the networks roam freely between all the African countries. They report into our back end, our huge bureau centers, and we collate the data. You guys as the consumer would log on to the web called the fleet management website. You would log on and you could pull your own reports for yourself. So you can just literally through the ease of a laptop, and you sitting in America can watch all your vehicles in Uganda and where they're being driven, how they're being driven, and through the ease of a laptop.
But how is the actual formation of this technology on successful operations of cargo fleets?
Different reports that you would like to receive. Reports on, for example, fuel, how driver behavior, where the driver is at any given time, the trip that he's been taking. We've got reports that can be tailor-made for your solution, and they can be email. You can set it up so that the ease of email, it can be sent to you at any given time. It can be sent to you at 8 o'clock. You can program it to send it to you at 8 o'clock every single morning to your inbox. How the driver's been driving. So we can pretty much tailor-make it for your for you, and you've got the advantage of logging on and tailor-making your solution and how it's going to work for you as the consumer.
High-end technology promoters like Mix Telematics argue that enormous advantages come to fleet owners who adhere to such practices.
I think when they drive correctly, the longevity of your fleet extends significantly, as well as driving correctly, significant increases on fuel. And fuel reverts to monetary value, and monetary value is, and everyone wants to decrease their costs on fuel if you're a logistics supplier or in the logistics industry, and I think that's its bottom line savings. And there's been significant studies through Go Ahead Bus Group, for example, in the UK, where we've saved them a significant amount, and you can check that figure. I think it's on the website.
We need to think small first and design regulation which is appropriate to all businesses first of all, and then think about adding on what's needed perhaps for larger or appropriate for larger businesses, and that can be based on some reasonable definition.
Time now to catch up with the latest activity on the local and regional equity markets.
Last week the USC continued to suffer from low levels of liquidity, as we have not seen much on the majority of the counters. There's a lot of demand coming in DFCU, New Vision, but there's no supply to match the demand. Though I can say New Vision, because of its consistent demand, we've seen the price go up by 10 shillings from the close of last week. It started the week at 8.35, presently it's at 8.45, actually 8.70, which is 35 shillings there from the beginning of last week. Basically, you can say trading was dominated by Stanbic, which did about 800 to 900,000 in terms of volume. Nairobi, we could refer to Chumi, the retail chain. It was suspended in 2006. CMA gave it a nod to come back to the bush, and today it begins trading, something that analysts think may see a flood of shareholders trying to sell their investments because they are viewing them as free shares, considering that for the last 5 years they were unable to sell them. So that may have an impact on the price at the end of the day. Two, private equity firm, TransCentury, is planning to list on the alternative investments segment. So we think they've decided to stop the over-the-counter trading that they've been doing over the last couple of years or two, so in anticipation for the listing. So we see them listing later on this year.
Well, you've been watching Money Matters, and I do thank you for joining us. As we mentioned at the beginning of this program, the national budget for 2011-2012 will be read in just over a week from now. So be sure to stay tuned to this program and to NTV in general as we bring you the build-up to that event, as we look at some of the expectations, the wish lists, and what we can expect to get out of that budget reading. If you'd like to get in touch with us, drop us a line. Our email address is moneymatters@ntvuganda.co.ug. I am Farai Mwakutuya. I certainly hope you enjoy the week ahead. Bye-bye.
Stanbic Bank, moving forward.